promoting your videos for cheap with AdWords. So far, all of our strategies have focused on making the most out of YouTube marketing organically, but we also want to teach you how to boost your reach with paid advertising. Getting started. You'll have to go to your Creator Studio to get started. Click on the channel icon located on the top right corner and click on Creator Studio. Now click on the Video Manager tab to go to the Videos page. Now select the video that you'd like to promote. Click on its drop-down menu button and then click on the Promote option. Setting up your video ad campaign on AdWords. You will be redirected to AdWords, Google's own solution for advertisers. Click on the Get Started button to start creating your video ad campaign. First, you have to enter the name of your new video campaign in the Campaign Name field. Now you have to set up your campaign budget in the Budget section. Start by selecting the type of budget that you'd like to manage on the Type menu. If you select Daily, you will spend a daily fixed amount on ads. If you select Campaign, you will spend a fixed amount for the entire campaign. For this example, we are going to select Daily. Now enter the average you want to spend below. Advertising on AdWords is very cheap. You can spend $1 a day and still get valuable traffic and leads. For this example, we are going to enter $5. Now click on Start and End Dates below to set start and end dates for your campaign. Now click on Networks to select in which networks you'd like to serve your ads. As a general rule, we recommend you to leave all networks selected to boost your reach across all channels possible. Now select the language your target viewers speak and the locations of your target audiences. Now select your bidding strategy. Your bidding strategy is the way in which you'll bid for ad space on YouTube. Selecting maximum CPV or maximum cost per view will allow you to bid per each view. If you select maximum CPV, you will only pay if your videos are watched for at least 30 seconds. Selecting maximum CPM or maximum cost per mile will allow you to bid per each 1,000 impressions, whether they engage the viewer or not. If you select maximum CPM, you will only be able to advertise videos no longer than 7 seconds, or bumper ads. For this example, we are going to select maximum CPV as our bidding strategy. You can also edit content exclusions. Content exclusions allow you to limit where to show your ads. For instance, you will be able to select inventory type and excluded types and labels to avoid showing your video ads on content that doesn't fit your brand or your offers. Creating your ad group. Now enter a name for your ad group in the Ad Group Name field. Now enter your maximum bid in the Maximum Bid field. Remember that your maximum bid will depend on your bidding strategy. In our case, it is the highest amount that we're willing to pay for a single view. Now define your target audience in the People section. You can define targets by demographics and by audience. Now define your target content in the Content section. Here, you will be able to define the type of content you would like to show in your ads. You can enter your target keywords and your high traffic search terms in the Keywords column. You can then select topics to show your ads on videos about those specific subjects. Lastly, you will be able to select placements. Placement targeting will allow you to select specific channels, videos, websites, and apps where you can show your video ads. Creating your ad. To create your video ad, you will first have to select a video. Enter the name of the video that you are going to promote on the search bar to the left and then select it. Then you'll have to select your video ad format. If you select maximum CPM as your bidding strategy, the bumper ad format will be selected by default. In our case, because we selected maximum CPV as our bidding strategy, we have two options: in-stream ads, which are video ads that appear during a video, and video discovery ads, which are thumbnail ads that appear on YouTube search results, next to related videos, and on YouTube's homepage. In our case, we are going to select the in-stream ad format. Now we're going to enter our business website's URL in the final URL field. After selecting your ad format and editing your ad's URL and text, you'll simply have to enter a name for your new ad in the Ad Name field, and then to click on the Save and Continue button. Next, you'll just have to confirm all your ad campaign settings and to click on Continue to Campaign. And that'll be it. Your video ad will start rolling soon after. How to find direct sponsorship deals. Hey there everyone! There are several ways to supplement your income with YouTube besides ad revenue and the proven strategies that we discussed before. And one of them is through sponsorship deals. What is a YouTube sponsorship? Have you noticed that some YouTube personalities get to preview, review, and promote stuff that they like? Perhaps you've watched videos where someone reviews a product or service provided to them by a company that is explicitly mentioned in those videos. Or maybe a video where the host promotes an offer related to the content in the video. Those are sponsored videos, where brands sponsor a content creator in order to promote its products or services to the sponsor's audience through his or her videos. What are the benefits of a YouTube sponsorship? Sponsorships can help you to increase your exposure because people will be able to find your content just by using the name of your sponsor as a search keyword. You'll also get paid by the sponsors, and you will receive their products and services for free. Additionally, your channel's authority will increase as you grow in popularity, as sponsors will increasingly fight for the chance to appear on your videos. How are sponsorship deals made? There are two ways to reach a sponsorship deal. For one, companies reach out to popular content creators and offer them the chance to review their products or services. What they do is that they send the product for free to the content creator, which will in turn review it for its audience. Oftentimes, companies will simply pay content creators a fee to have their brands inserted into videos. On the other hand, content creators can directly reach out to potential sponsors and propose sponsorship deals. If you are a content creator and you haven't been contacted by a sponsor just yet, it is about time that you take the lead. How to find direct sponsorship deals. Identify your audience first. Brands won't be interested in what type of videos you produce as much as what type of audience watches them. So the first step is to examine your audience. Start by identifying its demographic data, such as the average age of people in your audience, dominant genders, dominant languages, and locations. You can do this by taking a look at your analytics. Next, you have to examine what type of brands and products they are interested in, what trends they follow, and where they shop both online and offline. There are two ways to effectively examine this information. First is by checking their interactions with your videos, especially comments on videos related to purchasing habits, lifestyles, or products in general. You might have to create a couple of videos to properly research this. Secondly, is through engaging with people in your audience, by asking them specific questions, by creating polls, running giveaways to see what type of products get the most participants, and so on. Research brands. Once you have identified the specific type of brands, products, and services that your audience is interested in, you will have to research them. Our advice is to look for newer, smaller brands at first. These types of brands are eager for more exposure and are willing to invest in a quality sponsorship deal that can provide them with a qualified audience whom to sell to. Take notes about what type of products they sell, their marketing message, their image, their prices, their promotions, their locations, and their history. Then examine how well they would align with your audience. Determine how you can benefit these brands. Now, you have to be aware that brands receive sponsorship proposals all the time, and they already know that a sponsorship deal will benefit the promoter. That is why you have to determine what you can offer to a brand in exchange. Normally, you can offer them exposure to your audience in two ways. For one, you can offer them to create high-quality review videos to promote their products. Or you can also offer them exposure in the form of shoutouts. Review videos are commonly paid with free products and services, which means that a brand will provide you with products for free so you can review them on camera. Yet the most profitable route is to charge a fee for shoutouts, because you receive cash instead of free products or services. You'll be able to charge more as your audience grows because brands will try to outbid each other for a spot on your videos. Additionally, you can offer brands an exclusive sponsorship deal, This means that you and a brand will sign a contract where you agree to promote the brand's business only. Create your sponsorship proposals. We recommend you to create different sponsorship plans at different price points to give brands room for negotiation. Now, each brand is different, and they are run by different people, so avoid creating a single template for all of your proposals. Instead, take the time to write personalized sponsorship proposals, taking into account the information you researched about them. For example, if you plan to contact a new, very small brand, you may need to adjust your prices according to what smaller companies normally pay for sponsorships. Contact the brands. Once you have selected a few brands that you would like to have as sponsors, and once you have a sponsorship proposal letter ready for each one, it will be time for you to start contacting them. The easiest and most professional way is by simply going to these brands' websites and to look for their contact emails. Normally, you'll find their contact information on the Contact Us page. Now, do not simply send your proposal to the first email address you find. Check carefully, as they might have a separate business email address where they prefer to receive sponsorship proposals. Additional tips: make your sponsorship proposals all about the sponsors. Be direct about what your plan is to help them reach more people. Let them know that you believe in their brands and their products, and that you know how to make your audience interested as well. Know how to sell yourself. Talk about your subscribers, your milestones, your daily view and engagement rates, and about the quality of your content, to let them know that you are confident in your ability to help them get more exposure. Don't give up easily. You might not get a sponsorship deal right away, so your best bet is to keep growing your channel and your audience. The bigger your audience, the easier it will be to score sponsorship deals. How to increase watch times, engagement, and other metrics. Great search engine optimization is not the only way to rank on top and grow your channel. YouTube metrics such as time users spend on your channel, watch times, and engagement rates also influence how much visibility your videos get on the platform. That is why we have put together a series of little-known strategies that will help you to boost your channel's exposure and beat your competitors in a very short time. Reduce abandonment with cards. There will be a certain number of viewers that are going to stop watching your videos at a certain playtime. This doesn't necessarily mean that these viewers don't like your videos. What's happening is that these viewers only watch videos until a certain point before they are over. The problem is that, unless these viewers are watching your videos from one of your playlists, they'll likely abandon your channel to watch something else on the recommended videos queue. To reduce abandonment and increase the amount of time that viewers spend watching your videos and browsing your channel, you can simply insert cards to add recommended videos at the exact points where these viewers stop watching. To know the average playtime at which your viewers stop watching your videos, you'll just have to go to your Creator Studio, to click on the Analytics tab located on the left-hand menu, and to click on the Watch Time option. Once on the Watch Time page, you will be able to see the average playtime at which your viewers stop watching each one of your uploaded videos in the average view duration column, below the watch time graph. For example, if the average view duration of one of your videos is 46 seconds, that means that you will have to insert a card with a recommended video at the 46-second mark. To add cards to your videos, you will simply have to start by clicking on the Video Manager tab located on the left-hand menu in your Creator Studio dashboard. Then you'll simply have to click on the drop-down menu button corresponding to the video that you will insert a card into, and then to click on the Cards option. Once on the Cards page, you will have to select the exact point at which to insert your new card using the Playtime lever in the video player. Then you have to click on the Add Card menu button and then on the Create button corresponding to the video or playlist option. Now select one of your videos from the Uploads tab, and then click on the Create Card button. Now a card with a suggested video from your channel will appear during playtime before viewers decide to stop watching your video. Increase time spent on your channel with playlist URLs. YouTube rewards channels where people spend the most time with more exposure, which makes sense because that is how both the company and content creators make money from advertisers. That is why it is important to keep people watching as much of your content for as long as possible. One way of keeping people watching content on your channel is by redirecting them to your playlist from an external video link. When people watch a video on YouTube, there will always be a list of recommended videos on queue to the right side of the screen. So once your videos end, the next video on the list will start playing. Unfortunately, the majority of the videos that are next on the list will not be from your channel. To avoid this, you can add a playlist ID at the end of your video URLs when you are going to use them as links. To do so, you will simply have to go to your channel by clicking on the channel icon located on the top right corner from the YouTube homepage, and then clicking on the My Channel option. Once on your channel, click on the Playlist tab and then on one of your playlists. Move to your browser's address bar once the first video on the playlist starts playing, and copy the playlist ID from the URL, which is the alphanumeric string that you'll find right after it reads "and list equals." For example, if your playlist URL looks like this, then your playlist ID will look like this. Once you are ready to add the playlist ID to your video URL, you will simply have to type "and list equals" at the end of your video URL and then to paste the playlist ID right after. So if your video URL looks like this, then your video URL with the playlist ID should look like this. So when you redirect people to your video using this URL, they will be redirected not only to your video, but to your entire playlist, which means that they will spend more time watching your videos, increasing watch time. Engage with your audience directly. YouTube also rewards channels with high engagement rates. That is, channels that get a lot of positive interactions from their audiences, including positive like to dislike ratios, shares, and comments. The platform algorithm pays special attention to comments on your videos, so it is extremely important that you interact with your viewers in the comment section. The best way to engage with users in the comment section is by responding directly to comments, by answering questions right before the end of your videos, by liking and pinning certain comments, and by encouraging users to like and share your videos. Keep the related channels feature on. There is a lot of competition on YouTube for any given niche, and many of the strategies that you'll find out there are all about keeping it at bay. One of those strategies is to turn off the related channels feature. The reasoning behind this strategy is that it can help you to avoid recommending other people's channels on your own channel. But the problem with this strategy is that your channel won't be featured on other people's channels as well, which will decrease your exposure. So make sure that the related channels feature is active on your channel by going to your channel's Creator Studio and then clicking on the Channel tab located on the left-hand menu. Now click on the Advanced sub-tab. Once on the Advanced page, go to the Channel Recommendations section and make sure that the related channels feature is active by selecting the Allow My Channel to Appear in Other Channels Recommendations option. Add sub-confirmation on links to your channel. Adding a YouTube icon with a link to your channel on your website is a common strategy that will help you drive organic traffic to your videos. But did you know that there is a way to convert website visitors into subscribers using those links? It's really easy, and all you have to do is type !sub_confirmation equals 1 at the end of your channel URL before you add it as a link on your website or anywhere else. For example, if your channel URL looks like this, then your channel URL with sub-confirmation should look like this. When visitors click on a link to your channel with sub-confirmation, they will see a pop-up asking them to subscribe to your channel before they land on your channel, and it will help you to get new subscribers real fast. Search engine optimization strategies that make money in 2018. There's a lot of talk going on about how search engine optimization, or SEO for short, is increasingly becoming irrelevant. But trust us, you'll only hear that from people who think that SEO is the same as keyword stuffing. The truth is that search engine optimization is crucial when it comes to making your YouTube videos more profitable, which, depending on your objective, might mean increasing the chances of getting people to click on your affiliate links, growing your audience to score higher paying sponsorships, or getting more leads for the businesses you promote on your videos. So here is a list with our top picks for SEO strategies that have been making us money on YouTube in 2018. Use attention-grabbing thumbnails. This might sound a bit too obvious for most of you, especially if you are already familiar with YouTube and some YouTube marketing. But did you know that thumbnails can dramatically increase your channel's relevance by increasing click-through rates? That's right. It doesn't matter how catchy your video title is if your video has no personalized thumbnail, because only viewers who are already looking for content using the keywords in your titles are going to click on your videos. And if they see a video with a similar title but with a more attractive thumbnail, then they are going to click on that one. Adding an attractive, attention-grabbing thumbnail to your videos will not only help you get more clicks from people looking for content in your niche, but also from people who stumble upon your videos by chance, and people who find your videos on an external website or a recommended queue. Visual tricks that will help you make your thumbnails more attractive than your competitors include adding large text, highlighting or magnifying some areas on the image, and pointing with red or yellow arrows at something unusual on your images. Build backlinks. One of the most powerful ways to increase your rankings and to stay on top of search result pages on YouTube and on Google, and to also increase relevant traffic to your videos, is by building backlinks. Backlinks are links to your videos and to your channel that are placed on authoritative sites, blogs, and social media pages that target specific keywords in your niche. Backlinks also include guest posts, video embeds, and other types of links to your content, such as when someone shares one of your video URLs on a social media comment or on a YouTube video description. There are several ways to build backlinks, and we recommend you to start by using your channel to comment on popular videos in your niche to increase the likelihood that your comment will stay on top, by asking authoritative bloggers if you can guest post on their sites, and by embedding your videos on high-traffic pages on your own sites. You can also power up link building by buying backlinks on Fiverr.com, where you can find private blog networks that sell SEO packages that will provide you with backlinks to your videos on hundreds of authoritative blogs, social media pages, as well as with hundreds of video embeds. Name your video files after your target keywords. We're pretty sure that you don't put too much thought into your video file names beyond naming your video files after the title of the videos, or maybe by giving them simple names that will help you to identify them separately inside your folders. What you should do instead, though, is to name your video files after your target keywords. That is because when you name your video files after your target keywords, you are essentially using the file name as a keyword that Google and YouTube can recognize. Because their algorithms can't analyze the content in a video, they analyze the keywords in the file name, just like they would analyze a tag to learn what the video is all about. This helps the algorithm to index your videos more easily. Use closed captions. We recommend you to upload a text transcript of the narration of your video because the keywords inserted into your transcripts will also be indexed by the YouTube algorithm. You can also paste your transcript in your description to get more of your target keywords indexed without using keyword stuffing. You can add closed captions to a video from your Creator Studio by clicking on the Video Manager tab located on the left-hand menu and then on the Videos option. Then you'll just have to click on the drop-down menu icon corresponding to a video which you'd like to add closed captions to, and then to click on the Subtitles/CC option. Now you have to click on the Add New Subtitles or CC menu button. Then you'll just have to select English or another language by typing the name of the language in the Search Other Languages menu. Finally, you'll just have to select how to add your closed captions. You will have the option to upload a file if you already created subtitles on a subtitle format. You will have the option to transcribe and auto-sync, so you can simply transcribe the narration and let YouTube to automatically sync it with a voiceover, and the option to create new subtitles or closed captions, so you can type and sync your transcript as you watch the video. Additionally, we recommend you to upload timed subtitles in other languages if you can afford to. Doing so can help you attract viewers that may otherwise be unable to watch your content as well. Think about it this way. If a potential viewer that doesn't speak your language is willing to activate closed captions to get an idea of what your content and offers are all about, that means that you've just made a lead. Must know YouTube best practices for businesses. YouTube is a must for businesses that want to grow their online presence, to build their brand, to get more leads, and to close more deals. As a business owner or as a marketer managing YouTube marketing efforts on behalf of a business, you won't need to spend a lot of money on video ads to get results if you apply the following best practices. Create a video marketing calendar. As a business owner or as a marketer with business owners as clients, you already know how important it is to keep everything on schedule. That means that you will have to include a slot for YouTube marketing on your business calendar. Because it is not enough to upload marketing videos to YouTube when you feel like it. The best way to get started is by adding video marketing to your existing blog and social media editorial calendars, or by simply creating a separate video marketing calendar. Now, there are several factors that you have to consider when creating a video marketing calendar beyond posting video content at certain dates and intervals. First, you have to define your buyer personas. Buyer personas are essentially the percentage of viewers among your audience that qualify as potential buyers. There are two ways to define your buyer personas. The easiest way to define a buyer persona is through your existing customers, which include people that have bought from your affiliate links, people that have bought from your online stores, and people who have bought from your sponsors. The other way is through people that have shown an interest in your offers. You can identify them by checking who is watching your product-centered videos and by checking who is actively discussing product-related topics in the comment section of your videos. Once you have identified these people, you have to create a checklist with the following questions. What are the problems or needs of buyers and potential buyers of your products? How can your products help them solve their problems or needs? Once you have identified your buyer personas, you will have to create your video marketing calendar based on the best times to promote specifically to them. To do this effectively, you will have to research what platforms your buyer personas spend the most time on, what are the best times to post content and announcements to those platforms, and what type of content is the best for engaging people on those platforms. Divide your video marketing calendar into different types of videos. One of the most successful ways of providing value to your potential customers on YouTube is dividing your video marketing calendar into different activities. That way, you'll make sure to keep your audience as well as your customers coming back to watch your videos at a specific rate, depending on what type of videos they like to watch the most. The different types of marketing videos that we have found to work the best for different people are product promotions, event promotions, whiteboard videos and animations, webinars, software demonstrations, especially if they're live streams, behind the scenes, and company culture videos. Don't oversell. Although directly selling your products or services is the end goal of any business, you have to remember that YouTube is a social video sharing platform. That means that you have to learn how to use it to build buyer trust first. You see, most people on YouTube are looking for entertainment. When people are not looking for entertainment, they're looking for information that can help them solve a particular need or problem. Most of the time, this information comes in the form of a tutorial or a how-to video. As a business, this is the opportunity to showcase your product or service in a helpful way. First, by addressing the problem, and then by executing a solution using your product or service as a means to solve that problem. So the main objective of your video content should always be to provide value by helping viewers to solve their problems. You won't need to encourage your viewers to buy your product, as they would just make a purchasing decision on the spot or later based on how helpful your videos are. Tune up your channel. You have to optimize your channel's presentation as much as you would optimize your storefront or online store. That's because a business's YouTube channel has to be its video content hub. Steps that you can take to optimize your business YouTube channel include branding everything by including your company logo as your channel logo and by including it on your channel art. Organizing your content in rows that display your most relevant content first, and featuring a trailer video for your business at the top of your channel. Include as many conversion elements as possible in your videos. Unless your business makes its revenue by monetizing video traffic, we recommend you to include as many conversion elements as possible in your videos to increase the chances of converting viewers into leads and customers. Conversion elements that work very well and are not intrusive include annotations that link to your business website, annotations that link to related product-centered videos on your channel, affiliate links within the first 250 characters in your description, extended outro segments.